It says the speaker's not working, so you gotta drive them to the window.
Okay,
But that's their menu.
Okay, so what are we gonna go after?
I want egg rolls and pho.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right,
Let's
do
go.
this.
Let's go to the window.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
In the window.
Their hours. They're open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're closed Wednesdays and Sundays. Hi. Good. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah.
Can I order some pho, please?
Sure.
And then egg rolls.
Can we get an order of egg roll, please?
That's it, right?
Would you like a receipt today?
Yes, please. It was so good yesterday. We had to come back.
Oh, thank you. Are you guys the family?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Of course.
What did you guys got all the sausage plates yesterday though, huh?
Sausage, chicken. The pork was delicious.
Oh yeah.
It was my favorite.
Yeah.
And we didn't get any pho.
Sauce?
Yes,
Yes,
it was so good. So we didn't get any pho, so that's why we're here today.
Today's a perfect day, actually.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the green sauce.
Give me 1 second. Let me get everything ready for you.
All right, thank you. Yesterday they were pretty quick giving us our food. I don't expect them to take too long either.
That was really quick. I mean, the egg rolls probably gotta get them fried, but yeah.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
It's convenient. You're not gonna get out of your car.
Mm-hmm. It's the only drive-through that
I've seen
around here.
Mhm.
From pho, yeah.
I'm excited for some fun. I'm glad Kerman's becoming more diverse.
Everything's in here for you guys. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you guys next time.
Thank you. Bye. Bag secured. Let's go.
Secured.
Let's go. Are we trying to find the same spot as last time? All right.
I think it was fine. Now we had to make the trip complete.
Okay, so today we got pho and another side of egg rolls, and we spent $19.50.
It's a lot of broth. Bro, that's cool.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
You got 2 spoons? I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, where are we starting?
Prepare the...
I guess dump the broth in, right?
Yeah.
This is cool. I like this. Oh, and the chili oil. We got bean sprouts, basil, jalapenos, lemon,
Let me get the sanitizer.
chili oil. A must. All right. Quite a bit of meat. Oh, and then there's the beef balls, right?
Yeah.
And the noodles. Oh, there's tendon in here too. Nice. Yeah. Sun's kind of strong. Let's do this.
I'm excited for this one.
Same here.
Sriracha, soy, and hoisin. Okay.
Oh, there's hoisin too? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Nice. So this comes in with your package. I really like this about the it sets them apart.
Yeah, I like it. Well, here goes all the broth, right?
Yeah. Hold it.
This is a big bowl. If the other places that we've gone to, what do you think? What size plate does this compare to?
When it's to go, they probably give you the 32 ounce.
Okay, cool. Because I mean, that's a
big boy bowl.
Yeah, nice. All right.
I mean, are you Are we gonna season it? Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, do it. Do it how you want to.
I
Here's
like
the chili oil.
hoisin.
So this was a must. Couldn't go without trying these.
You didn't try them last.
I didn't try them yesterday. I kind of wanted to be able to really try them by themselves, and had a lot going on yesterday. So I'm gonna start off by trying these egg rolls with the sauce. We forgot to ask what was in that green sauce.
Yeah, I'm putting sriracha. Yeah, I forgot.
They're fire.
I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Chili oil. Are you happy?
Oh, I'm happy right now.
I'm going in with jalapenos, green onion, basil. Putting the whole thing in.
Over it.
And
Yeah,
bean
show that
sprouts,
to the camera.
and some.
I'm gonna get this up. Quite a little too much lemon right here.
Okay. Good. Okay, now you mix.
So good. Here. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That one egg roll didn't last long.
You napkin?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I want to try this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta eat some.
Oh, I will.
That is so delicious. I think we found our new fast spot.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Close to home, and everything's bomb. What else could you ask for? Yeah. Cool. So I'm looking for something in specific in this. Try and guess.
Sanded.
Yup. Saw it in here. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? So much beef in here that it's hard to find.
That's not a bad thing.
No. Well, let's start off with this. Yeah, go for it. I need a spoon. Why'd you take that out? Start off with the broth.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's super good. Oh, it's so good. Where'd you go, Tendon? It's hiding.
You saw tendon in there?
I thought I did. Yeah, here it is. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people might not like this, but I do. Mm-hmm. Perfect texture for me. Noodles. I haven't tried them.
Very good.
This is super worth it.
Definitely. Definitely.
What's that?
It's definitely worth it. I think we found our new addiction.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we were always fans of pho, but this is our spot from now on.
For sure. It's getting cloudy, guys. Is it going to rain?
Yeah, I know. We had to do this before the rain does come because it's expected to come today sometime in the afternoon, right?
What is this, brisket?
I think. I'm not sure.
Try it. It's super soft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect whatever it is.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting this big of a bowl.
Me either. I didn't know what I was expecting, to be honest, being that it's a drive-through pho. We've never had drive-through pho. I always go and sit down, and then you see everybody with their giant bowls.
Yeah.
But this is cool. I like this.
I've enjoyed. Yeah, I'm just addicted to this place already.
Yeah.
These are all the flavors I like.
That tendon can't get away from you again. I have to slow down. I have to pace myself. This is too good.
Yeah. You want to explain something why you have to pace?
Well, my eating capacity isn't what it used to be at one point.
Right.
And it's all due to a surgery that I had in April of 2023, April 21st to be exact.
Yeah.
Surgery was called a radical gastrectomy. Basically, it's a full stomach removal. And that came about because of a diagnosis that I had in December of 2022.
Yeah.
Long story short, and if anybody ever wants to hear the long story, we can get into it someday. But long story short, had stomach issues. Ended up in the ER. Had an endoscopy done, and turns out I had stomach cancer. And treatment involved chemotherapy, surgery, and radiation, which, to be honest, none of it was fun, but was necessary to get after the cure that the doctors believed was still a possibility. So yeah, basically last April, my stomach was removed, and it took me a while to learn how to eat, to learn what I could eat. I'm still learning the amounts to eat. That's the hardest part, because food like this is so good. It's so good, and I have the mentality of before surgery where if it was good, I just wanted to eat it all. If I do that now, I regret it almost, not immediately, but maybe within half an hour. I'm hurting. You know, food fills up a space that they created for me instead of my stomach, which was basically made of my small intestine. Because the surgery, the way it went, they cut below my esophagus and above the entrance of the small intestine, I believe, and then they just completely pulled out the stomach. So, I mean, people probably know people that have like gastric bypass where their stomach is reduced. In my case, my stomach's completely gone and replaced with small intestine. So the volume of food I can have at once was reduced. Remember, at one time I was only eating like half a cup at a time. It's a lot better now. I can eat more. I can eat more of, I guess, not normal portions, but how do I explain it? It's kind of hard. Like, I can't eat as much as I could before. I can eat almost anything like I did before, just in small amounts. But
And then you really have to watch it too when it's like soup or liquids with solids and stuff.
yeah, I'm not supposed to have anything to drink half an hour before I eat or half an hour after. But as it's going, it's getting a little easier to have like pho, which is broth and noodles and protein mixed together. I just kind of have to be careful and not eat as much, eat it slower, and it's getting better with time. At first, it was bad. Now it's not so bad. It's just getting used to the new habits that I have to accept for eating.
The new normal.
Yeah, which is what we call it. But yeah, whenever I refer to not being able to eat as much as I did before, or just having to be more conscious about what I eat,
Or
that's really why.
And your posture too has to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little details that go into eating now. Like, I have to, for the most part, sit up straight. There's been times where I eat and I just twist to the side a little too much for a little too long. And then I just start getting a pain, which feels like in my chest, but I believe that's just where, the food is at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then it takes a while for that feeling to go away. But it's not as bad. Not as bad as it was at one point. So it's been nothing but uphill. And I mean, is that the right way to say it? Or
uphill, it's been difficult. Yeah. It's been very difficult, and I think you've carried it with grace. I know it's not always been easy.
It hasn't, but it's getting easier.
Yeah, I think that's what you meant to say.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's getting easier, but yeah.
Because you're learning.
Yeah.
You're
And if anybody out there has anything similar, or is going through something like this, it gets better. There's rough days. I'm not gonna lie, but it gets better over time.
And you really got to listen to your body.
Yeah, that's.
If you're not feeling well, if you're not feeling well, and you know that something's off, and you know that it's not normal, listen to your body and get checked. Go to the doctor. Advocate for yourself.
Yeah, and treat yourself like somebody you're responsible for.
Mm-hmm.
With our puppy, we give him his vitamins. We're like, hey, the vet said he wants these vitamins, and we're like, all right, let's go and find them and give them to him every day. You're responsible for the dog. And you can't forget that you're responsible for yourself. Because, like in my case, there's people that depend on me. I can't just ignore not feeling well and just say, oh, it'll go away or whatever. If that's the mentality I would have had that week that I was not feeling good,
you would have ignored it, and
it would have been a really bad outcome.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
Yeah, just listen to your body. If you feel something's not right, it might not be. Make a doctor's appointment, go check it out. If they say you're fine, less to worry about. But just kind of be a little more self-conscious. That's what I'm learning to do. And
more conscious of yourself.
Yeah,
more aware
of how your body, just what it's trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop eating so much fried food. I know it's hard to say that when I'm eating egg rolls, but this isn't a daily thing. On a daily, we're trying to eat a little more healthier. We are cooking and eating at home a lot more than we ever did.
Right.
Before, we used to eat out too much. to be honest.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed to say how much we were eating out
But it's the
before
reality.
this.
And I mean, I got a feeling that all contributed to what I have going on.
For sure.
You know,
Mm.
I'm not gonna.
At least didn't help it.
No, for sure, it did not. And I'm not gonna talk bad about certain places, but preservatives are not good. Trans fats are not good. Saturated fats are not good. We can have them in moderation, but we need to be more conscious on at least fats to stick to more of monosaturated and polysaturated fats, and try and cut out as much preservatives out of our food as we can. Like I said, there's a time and place for everything.
Deli meats has definitely been a challenge to find healthy deli meats.
Yeah.
But they're out there.
And you can't deprive yourself 100% of it off because that's too difficult. Just reduce them.
Be more conscious.
And supplement them with healthier things.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts, fruits, veggies. Get some fiber in your diet,
Mm-hmm.
Cut down the amount of sugar. That all helps.
Hey, this Coke Zero is not bad.
It's not?
No.
This beef ball is pretty good too. You wanna try it?
Yeah, I'll try it. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, I like it. It's more that it's soft, easier to chew. That's one big thing that shies me away from eating certain foods that are tougher. It's like beef. This beef is fine. There's some that's just a little too hard to chew, and that's one thing that puts me off from eating certain things, because since I don't have a stomach anymore, I have to really chew everything that I ingest. Like my stomach, or I don't even know what to refer to it anymore. I just continue saying my stomach, but
Your pouch.
and it feels weird to say my pouch. I'm not a kangaroo, But yeah, I gotta chew everything a lot more, because that's
what's in place of your stomach is not yet developed enough where it helps you break down your food.
Yeah.
You literally have to break down your food yourself.
Yeah.
Consciously have to do it.
And isn't that crazy that the stomach is one of the most adaptable organs? That's why there was there wasn't even no talk about a transplant or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
When the doctors called me and started explaining surgery, they just said, just complete removal. And at first, I didn't really capture it because I had so many things going on in my head at the time. But when it really came down to it, and I mean, it was kind of when I was there the day of surgery, where they ask you when you're there, because they want to know that you're conscious of what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
They ask you why. They ask you if you know why you're there and what you're there for.
Yeah.
And they want you to verbally respond to them.
Yeah.
And when I answered that, yeah, I'm here to have my stomach removed because of cancer, that's kind of when it started hitting.
What you were there for.
Yeah, but I mean, through the whole process, I was on so much medications that I really wasn't thinking as clear as I probably would.
Otherwise.
And it was harder the week after. That's when everything really started sinking in, and no pun intended, but that's really when I started digesting everything really in my head of what had happened. Where I was just on a liquid diet for, at the point, 3 weeks, and then started radiation treatment then.
Oh my God, yeah.
Where they started pretty much nuking the area that had just been worked on 3 weeks prior.
Hadn't even fully healed yet.
No, that was a hard time. But, just one day at a time, and we got through it, thankfully. We're on the better side of it now. But yeah, that's kind of,
The long story short.
the long short, short long, however you say it, you know. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to know more details, we can get into it. It's just I don't want this to be a downer for anybody, you know, because we're doing better. I'm back to work, back to doing normal-ish things. I have energy to do almost anything. I may not have the strength that I did because I did lose 100 pounds, over 100 pounds, and it wasn't all fat; it was muscle, and that's one of the things that's hardest to get used to.
Yeah, that was very. It was. You had a very rapid weight loss. It was within the first.
3 months.
Yeah, you lost all your weight right away.
There was points in time where in a week I was losing 10 to 12 pounds just laying on my couch all week, not doing anything besides getting up, going to radiation treatment, coming back home, and just
Radiation was
down.
every day, huh?
Radiation was Monday through Friday for 5 weeks. That was tough. It was tough, and my sympathies to people that have to go through it longer than I did or are going through it right now, because it's hard. It's hard. It just every day that you go, it gets harder. It just gets harder every day, and it just you have less energy the next day than you did the day before. And even when you're done, like it took me probably a month to just kind of feel okay after radiation was done, and start eating again, and you know.
Yeah.
But cheers to better times coming and better times now.
I love you.
I love you.
And I appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you. I couldn't have done this without you. You're my support. You're my rock. Thanks so much.
Who knew a bowl of fuck could bring out so many emotions?
Yep. But like I said, doing better. Let's see how this broth treats me. So good. So far, so good.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's really good.
Oh, so good. Yeah, give me some of that.
I knew you were eyeing it, so I was like,
Yeah,
before I finish it.
I didn't want to take it away from you because I saw you were enjoying it too. So.
Finish it. Let's do this.
I'm done.
And look, guys, we still have half of the bowl and we still have a bunch of meat.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a lot of food.
I could keep going, but I don't want to have a bad experience with this food. Everything's been great so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And the only bad experience would be just my physical reaction to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Right now, stop at this point.
You're good.
And I'm good. I'm perfect.
And that's why, too, guys, a lot of the times we cut off the videos are short because the amount of food he can intake at once should be very little.
Yeah.
So that he doesn't have any pain digesting it or,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's a brief explanation. Of that.
Yeah, that wasn't very brief, but yeah. I mean, if we really talk about everything and kind of get into the details of all that happened, I mean, it was almost a year-long treatment plan, which treatment's not necessarily over. You know, immunotherapy's been paused, but we are hoping to get back on that. The good thing about that is that the side effects are nowhere close to what chemotherapy was or radiation. You know,
yeah.
Immunotherapy is not bad at all. And, but yeah, I mean, treatment started last January of 2023, and it ended almost end of July.
About August. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the rest of the year was just recovery. You know, but 2024 started off pretty strong. So
we got the good news that you were clear.
Yep.
Right before Christmas, we found out.
Yep. That, you know, treatment had done what it needed to do, and surgery was really what removed everything. So
yeah,
there was no trace, and got another CT scan coming up, I believe, in April. And you know, fingers crossed that everything stays the way it is, because I feel we're in a good trajectory right now, and you know, kind of hope it stays that way.
We got to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Life doesn't end here. We got to keep going.
It's kind of just really starting, to be honest.
Yeah. Now we definitely have a different perspective on life. I think we're learning to appreciate everything: the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. Everything. Everything's for a reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't understand it, but that doesn't mean you have to give up.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, we hit rock bottom there for a little bit, but from there, there's only up.
For sure.
And we got to keep pushing, because things don't just happen. We got to make them happen.
You got to make them happen.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's a good note to end the video on.
I think so too. Yeah. Well,
you ended
really good meal. Yeah.
What are your ending words?
I don't know. Haven't really thought about them. You know, every video we make is really, it's not scripted. It's just kind of like, hey, we're hanging out. This is kind of what we've normally been doing, right? But it's kind of just bringing other people into our world. And yeah, listen to your body. Treat yourself like somebody you're responsible for. And you know, if there's anything that you want to know about or are curious about, I won't get offended for any questions. Go ahead and comment them, and we'll do our best to respond, and maybe just make a video just answering questions if there's enough.
Right.
You know, but our goal is to continue trying new food, because I still don't know everything that I can eat, but that's why we're doing this. Just trying everything else that we haven't tried really in a while, and hoping it goes well, which it has. And you know, just
learning that food is not an enemy.
No, and I see food in a whole different light now. I have a different relationship with food, and you know, I appreciate people that watch and just are even interested in what we have to say or do, because none of this, I believe, is too interesting. But you know, yeah,
we just want to hang out with you guys and give good vibes. That's it.
Yep. Well, till the next one.
Bye.